Sagittarius, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what message come out for you. If you are new to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. May you find the clarity and confirmation, understanding that you seek. As you see that this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. For those of you who have already subscribed, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. May you also find the clarity and confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. Where is my lighter so I can light this incense? All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. Sagittarius, wait. Um, the channel message that it was coming in, it was something about it'll come. I hope it come back to me, but it feels like more so behind the scenes. It's kind of like something about. I hate that. All that something. Okay, I'm gonna just say this because it's more so like everything don't need to be said in the next 72, basically. But that's not what I heard. It was very clear. It was like more so like behind the scenes. Something like say something. Um. Anyways, everything don't need to be said in the next 72. Let me find this lighter so I can light this incense. Or Sagittarius. Ugh. All right, Sag. We're going to see what messages come out for you, what messages don't. If any messages don't resonate with you, that's okay. Store it in your safe deposit box. Use it for when you need it to, especially when you have a deja vu. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. I allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for Sagittarius for the next 72. Thank you. All right. Had to light some sage, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what your overall direction is for the next 72, Sag. I don't know. It just feels like I feel like I want to know what needs to be said. Yeah, it's like a nosy energy. Like somebody could be nosy in the next 72, or are you being nosy in the next 72, Sag? We have the Two of Wands. Okay. It says you may be at a crossroad. Listen, Sagittarius, Gemini is your opposite sign. Okay, that's your counterpart. Gemini is at a crossroad. So, with that being said, you could be in Gemini's energy, and Gemini could be not necessarily in your energy. Yeah, because Gemini's in the. Damn. It says, what do you truly want? I got to end it there. Now I don't forgot what the channel message was. Something about everything can't be said in one setting. You see how gossip start? So it's kind of like if you didn't hear from the person where the source it came from, it's kind of like not saying that someone's lying. You see how I added, the more I'm, it's like something, but it's like behind the scenes. It's like something is not being said, or it's not time to say it all in one setting. I don't know. Are you confiding in somebody? Are you venting to somebody? Because this deals with personal goals, having fear of the unknown, and the lack of planning, like needing direction. I feel like you either confiding in someone or someone's confiding in you in the next 72. But this crossroad, it's like someone's trying to change their life around, but there's a stronghold of really stepping into being a leader and not a follower. I don't, I don't know, Sag, because the overall direction, what is the Two of Wands? It's like somebody wants to do something themselves, but whatever this is, you can't do it by yourself. This is someone who is self-centered and very defensive. Okay, but this person keeps to themselves, and they're comfortable with doing that. Mind, body, and soul. This question I ask is kind of like this person has a mind state that they don't need nobody. Okay, it's kind of like it can be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. Okay, so it's kind of like if whoever this person is, if you don't know them, right? It's kind of like if you try to make this person do something that they don't want to do, you're going to see the side of them that you ain't never seen before. This is kind of like someone, oh, Sagittarius is just so nice and kind until you actually trigger them. And then once you see that side of them, it's kind of like you can't look at them the same. It's more so of being focused of, dang, is that person gonna come out again? I'm gonna just be real. This is like someone slapping the shit out of somebody, right? And then they say, I'm not gonna do it again. But now in the back of your mind, you're more on eggshells wondering, are they gonna do it again? But this time, if they do it, are they gonna do it because they want to? Because see, the reason why they slapped the shit out of somebody is because they were triggered. So now it's kind of like it's a person that once they're triggered, right? This Three of Wands, not Three of Wands, this Three of Cups is kind of like now this person can truly be who they are and they get off on being in control. So it's kind of like someone opens up a door that they can't close. So it's kind of like either you're going to deal with somebody that's domestic violence. Mind you, I don't condone it. So someone's trying to plan of getting out of a situation that is toxic. Okay, with the Two of Wands in reverse. That's just the only example I could give you to really make sense, because it doesn't necessarily mean that someone's physical. It could also be mental abuse, okay? Or someone constantly coming at you, okay? This is mentally. Mind you, the Two of Wands is more energy, okay? Plans, orchestrations, okay? Articulation. Tell me about this Three of Cups here. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Okay, someone's being responsible. This Queen of Pentacles is letting me know that someone is very responsible. Okay. That's how it's being perceived on the outside. But what's going on behind the scene, that's why I said, remember in the beginning I said something about what was being channeled was everything don't need to be said at this time. It's like someone's planning to get out of a situation, or someone is like trying to figure out. It feels more so like redemption. We have the Wheel of Fortune And the 6, whoever this is, they will be successful at whatever it is that they're trying to change about themselves. And what I love about this is that either you're going to be worried about what people are saying, and I feel like that's what's going on behind the scenes here, of having to encourage yourself, celebrate yourself, enjoying yourself for the most part. This could also, what I'm channeling for a Sagittarius, is suggesting that you get back out there, like be around people. But there's a defense mechanism here. Who is the 7 of Swords? Okay. The Queen of Wands is an authoritative figure. Okay. So there's an older person that is overly protective. Okay, someone can be overly protective here. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. This deception here. Okay. Someone doesn't see favor. Someone doesn't have hope. Someone just the lack thereof. There's that community here. Yeah, you need to get out, get to know people, go join a club, hobby, something. Okay. All hope is not lost. If you're doing interwork, you're being responsible here. It's not looking for anyone to be praised. It's like someone is very confident. Okay. They can come off as arrogant, but that's not it. We have the 6 of Swords here. Someone behind the scenes, I told you, someone is trying to stir something up. You see this person with this wand, this rod? You see how the waters are uneasy? Okay? Someone is stirring somebody in the wrong direction. There's stuff going on behind. They're stirring something up behind the scenes. Remember I told you? It's like someone's hiding their true intentions. Like whoever this responsible person is, they're it's like, I heard up one. It's more so like, okay, Sagittarius. I tell you, I'm like, hey, Sag, I see you trying to get your life together. You know, I have an extra room. You can come move in with me. But my whole time, my intention, right, is to use you, right, to get you from your family, okay? Get you from your family. So it's this sense of having a sense of control. Someone is deceptive here. And they're coming off like they have good intentions, but they don't. And that's what someone doesn't see. It could be a feminine, it could be a Gemini, it could be something could happen at night. Tell me about the 6 of Swords. Yeah, whoever this is, you've been through a lot, and that's why you come off as arrogant. Okay, you know thyself, you know who you are, and it's like you have a lot to say, but you hold your tongue. You could be a Leo. And about this y'all, 2 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wants you stuck because your overall direction is the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this could be a same-sex situation, or this could be a twin flame, which is a toxic relationship. It could be a secret toxic relationship. Now we in this too long. I ain't never been in no spread this long. The Queen of Wands. This is someone that's loyal. Okay. And it's an authoritative figure, somebody older. It's like someone saying, I'm going to help you with your career. I'm going to help you get off your feet. But the whole time, it's a lie. Anyway, somebody lying. Or someone is lying, saying they trying to get their life together and they not. Okay. Let's see what other messages come out for you. If that didn't resonate with you, Sag, that's fine. That's okay. You know, we're going to see what else come out. Okay. Okay. I heard make a believer out of me. I don't know what that means. Let's see. What does that mean? Be responsible. Because the Queen of Wands off the bat, when I get the Queen of Wands, this is letting me know that somebody's responsible or somebody needs to be responsible. Okay. Someone could be sexually active because we got a bunny here. Bunnies have a lot of sex. Okay. So, what messages do you have for transcendence? Gemini had the same thing. You know what? Listen, since Gemini is your counterpart, your opposite sign, Sagittarius, you need to go watch Gemini's reading. Let's see what else, because we're not going through this transcendence again. You guys could both be mirroring each other. Okay, getting your life together, trying to get your life together, but you feel controlled. Yeah, because look, we have intervention and purpose, karma release, and care and compassion. Ooh, that's a lot. Because even when I was pulling that spread, I was like, dang, it went from behind the scenes of not saying too much at one setting to say less to I started feeling this energy of feeling uneasy, like somebody is like either domestically violent or it feels like a mental abuse or someone is abusing themselves. And I feel like it's more mentally because the Two of Wands is in reverse, but then we end up seeing the two. Because, 2 and 2, because remember, Gemini, Gemini, people say Gemini is two-faced. I don't say that. I say Gemini is the truth. Gemini shows their shadow and their light self for what it is. Okay? So it's kind of like there's a Sagittarius that I'm channeling. It's kind of like all is peaches and creams, all is golden, all is good until you're triggered. And once a Sagittarius either shows himself or whoever you're dealing with, where you feel like you're trapped, once they finally show who they are, there's no changing the perception. So that's how it feels. Like for real, this is for real. That's what I saw. Someone getting slapped. Like when someone slaps somebody, and it's never gonna. It doesn't change. The situation must change. It's never going to be the same again. It's kind of like if you were expecting pure love, it's never going to, it's like either you walk away from the relationship and accept that you're never going to get that part of Sagittarius again. Or Sagittarius, someone's never going to get an authentic, pure love from you again. It's never going to, it's kind of like, whoop, that's thrown out the window. Damn. So, what other messages you have for Sagittarius for the next 7 weeks? I'm gonna pull you an angel guide too, Sagittarius. What is what messages do you want? We have love and peace. Okay, we were just talking about that. We were just talking about that, Sag. Okay, bringing love and peace to the situation doesn't change the situation. It heals the situation, but it's like it's in the next level. You can't go back to level 1. You've completed that level. So it's level 2. It's like, okay. So it's difficulties. It says love and peace in the next 72, Sag. It says let go of needing to be right. It says choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Okay? Now we're not going to do any rebuttals like, you know what I mean? Like go over this whole channel message that we had in the beginning. When this live is over, you can always go back, Sag, and check it out. What does Sagittarius need to see within this love and peace? All right, Queen of Swords, strong mental mind frame, the Ace of Cups, accepting this new beginning of love and peace and accepting that it happened. Disappointment happened, okay? Toxicity was revealed, okay? Dysfunction happened. right? Hot mess happened. It happened. Okay, what a disappointment. Okay, but there's 2 cups behind you. Are you going to knock them over when you turn around? Are you going to take your time to turn around? You get what I'm saying? Because there's a bridge there. And it's kind of like that moment of, I can't believe this happened. This motherfucker just slapped me. Like, it's never going to be the same. Like, I don't trust you. I love you. There's peace in the situation, but I don't trust you now. Okay? It's like once trust, the 2 of Wands, there's a lack thereof. There's no interest. It's like, yeah, okay, let's work on it. Yeah, I love you. I do. Okay. There's peace, but it's kind of like someone is more interested in this toxicity because it wasn't supposed to happen that way. It's like someone's wanting to go back in the hands of time. If you had one wish, right? We could be best friends, loving if I what someone is hoping and wishing, but don't want to change. Okay? This Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning. This is opportunity. This is a gift from the universe here. This is an overflow. All right? Someone knows their worth. And you can't manipulate. Either this is you said, you can't, like, you ain't no change in your mind. It happened. It's like, yeah, I love you. No, do you love me? No, I love you. No, Sag, do you love me? It's kind of like the feelings ain't the same no more. It feels like love turned into I love you. So let's go ahead and move forward. If that didn't resonate with you, then it's all right, Sag. Let's move forward. Let's take a look at Rebel Energy. But it says here, it says Sag next 72, let go of needing to be right. Okay. Rebel Energy, what does Sagittarius need to acknowledge or speak up about in the next 72? All right. It says, don't fucking force it. Confirming there's, a disappointment caused you to just, throw your hands up, and it's kind of like, man, I don't fuck with that person. Not like that, right? But by you stepping away, it's kind of like it makes someone see their own flaws, right? So it brings love and peace into the situation. Even though you passed level 1 with this person, now you're on level 2. It's just kind of like going with the flow, right? And pertaining to what you need to speak up about, it's kind of like it's a boundary of you really putting somebody in their place in the next 72. It's kind of like, nah, don't do that. Like, you're preventing something from happening, right? It's kind of like, no, you can't manipulate me type energy. I'm not supposed to give you that power. Because once you give somebody the power to feel like you're gullible and that they can take advantage of you, it gets worse. So either you got your guards up, like, no, right? Or you're telling someone like, nope, not over here, right? Because we have a 2 of Wands, remember, in reverse, but the 2 of Wands also came in upright in your spread too. And this is fire energy. So someone can have the lack of drive, lack of energy. Like someone ain't focused on the future right now. Someone just, there's more healing. And someone's not going out of their way to prove themselves. Because it says here in the next 72, don't go out of your way. You don't have to prove yourself to be right all the time. You decide. All right, we have between both worlds pertaining to challenges and obstacles, right? You can balance this out, okay? It's not about forgetting where you come from. It's just all about more so the only way that I can give this example is having the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. It's literally making them both come to an agreement, right? Your dark and your light coming together and merging and having a balance, mind, body, and soul, with this love and peace. This is what this is giving me. The peace is the devil. The love is the angel, right? The devil can take your peace, right? Because you can love dark energy, right? Rebel energy here. Don't fucking force it, right? If you're a work in progress, you're a work in progress. It's like accept me for who I am, right? And this love can be light, right? You love dark and light. We have to balance ourselves out. And sometimes we can get lost in things that don't bring us peace. So we can get pulled back. So it's a challenge to balance aspects that no longer serve you, characteristics about yourself, right? That are no longer beneficial, and then balancing this new version of yourself. Okay, but it's kind of like, don't take me back to where you know what I mean? It's kind of like in the next 72, you could be feeling like someone's trying to pick at you, nick at you, poke at you. And it's kind of like, I will match that type energy. But there's this sense of, no, you choose love and peace. You're not going out of your way to prove yourself to be right. Okay. Or this is your awareness right now, and it's preparing you as a tool that you can use, you know what I mean, to have your next 72 go through smoothly. And pertaining to obstacle is kind of like choose a side. And I feel like either you're going to get lost in the dark side, or you're going to get lost in this new version of you. And I feel like there's this sense of worrying about of being accepted, of the outlook of how this perception. And that's why that's remember I said, behind the scenes there's this channeled energy of everything doesn't need to be said all at once, or something doesn't need to be said at this time. Sagittarius, either it's referring to your past, focus on the good aspects of yourself, and then the negative aspects of yourself, because these new features, they highlight you, but also your dark features, right? You know, your when you get mad, I mean, you can get mad, you know what I mean? That's also a backbone to you, though. You know what I mean? So, and pertaining to what tool to utilize in the next 72, between both worlds. Others of you Sagittarius, you're not going to choose. Like I'm not going to say bad people as friends. I'm just going to say you have rebels. Like you got some real rebels. You know what I mean? Sagittarius. And you're not going to choose. You have different types of associations. And you're not going to put yourself in a situation where you have to make a choose, where you have to make this is like someone coming into your life and they saying, the only way we'll be together if you leave X, Y, and Z alone. And you looking at them, well, I guess we're not going to be together then. But this person, so you pass level 1 with this person and it's never going to be the same because someone gave you an ultimatum. Like, you gave me an ultimatum? Did you really tell me I got to stop talking to my family to be with you? You must got some, or someone thinks that you have family issues to only realize you just like to keep to yourself, right? So someone is definitely toxic, because I remember I was channeling this piece as being the devil. Let go of needing to be right, okay? If you're feeling like someone is trying to interrupt your peace, I feel like you're no longer allowing someone to have access. It's kind of like, yo, Sag, what you doing tomorrow? Chilling. So someone thinks you're lazy, right? But the whole time you studying and going to school. I feel like you cutting people off without them even knowing. And whether it's kind of like if they don't see it, they don't see it. You're not going out of your way to tell someone that you are a changed person. But it's just you're transparent. And I feel like people who can't even see transparency, I feel like all you can do is be an example of love and peace. So that's why it's like that you don't have to go out of your way. So it's feeling like some of you Sagittarius, that's what works for you with dealing with people. You don't go out of your way to prove to people that you're right. It's kind of like you say what you say, you don't force it. And shit, when they light bulb come on, then it come on. You're not gonna sit there and wait. Like, oh, did you have the experience yet? Oh goodness gracious. I feel like you goofy, Sag, because I'm sitting here laughing and stuff for no reason. We have don't back down. I said someone's gonna be trying to trigger you in the next 72 because we have sensitivity. Okay. It's not the fact that you're a bold person. It's Goddess Oracle says don't back down, stand up for what you believe is right. But then it's contradicting. Don't go out of your way to prove that you're right. So remember I told you there was this energy, Sagittarius, of um, someone someone thinks someone's gullible, right? And someone shows them like, oh, hell nah. But the devil, right, type energy, it's kind of like someone saying, Sagittarius, let me use your store. Give me your keys so I can go to the store. And the devil, did you literally was bold enough to sit here and ask me, can you use my car to go to the store? You don't lost your mind. Like someone is like testing somebody. You know what I mean? Anyway, whatever it is definitely it's a sensitive. It's definitely, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like you may be feeling like someone's think you're not about that life. You know? Anyway, it says sensitivities, Sagittarius, the next 72. It says you are becoming increasingly sensitive and avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. Okay? If that's something you need to walk away from, you don't have to go. It's like you don't have to go out of your way to tell somebody, I'm walking away from you. Shit, bye. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like instead of making the situation worse, if whatever decision that you're making is kind of like you are an adult, you don't have to look for approval. You can do what you want to do. So as the Sagittarius that I'm pulling, where it's kind of like you have to have a sense of validation. Okay, and that's not a. I feel like it's like I don't want no parts of it. It's like I don't want no parts of it. That's how I'm feeling. Like either there's a lack of someone not wanting to put in energy, if it's just like I don't want no parts of it. It's kind of like it's this realization like if someone's waking up tomorrow and you in a situation that you didn't ask yourself to be in. Ugh. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at foolish energy. Goodness gracious. It feels like everything's gonna be okay, but then it's kind of like something's up in the air. We have the 10 of Cups. So this is confirming to me that it's a blessing in disguise. Someone's trying to make you foolish. Whoever's trying to make a fool out of you in the next 72, it's a highlight. It's kind of like Sagittarius don't do shit. And then someone look into you and find out you going to college and all this stuff. Right? Like, damn, I didn't know. Oh, you was judging me from my past. Oh, you heard I used to be a troublemaker. Oh, okay. But you decided not to look at the highlights of my life. Right? There's, like I said, there is a Sagittarius. You're being put in a position to where you have to make a choice, a decision, choosing. Someone put you in an ultimatum, like either you're gonna be with me or you're not. And I feel like Sagittarius is that moment of, oh, you thought you had control over me? I think someone's surprised. And then whoever this person is, I think they got control over you. It wakes them up. They turn around and realize that they need you, but they try to make you feel like you need them. So now you have like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. Now it's becoming submissive to you. It's like, remember I said someone was getting slapped? Someone slaps their own self in their own goddamn face. You ain't even have to hit nobody. See? You see how God works. Let's go ahead and look at shadow energy. Dang, I'm telling you. It's a goofy Sagittarius. Like, you be having fun. I know you do, because I'm laughing and shit for no reason. And it feels good, though. I feel like you have different types of friends, okay? You got rebels, shit. You got all kind of good people. And just, people vibe to you, Sag. Like, you don't have to force anything. And I feel like there's a Sagittarius where someone tries to test your limits, test your buttons, and it's kind of like, I seen you before. This is a level I've been past. It's like you saying, I passed this level at the age of 6. Going somewhere an adult acting like a kid, an adult acting like a 6-year-old, I should say. Ace of Wands. Either someone has a sexual addiction or someone is only thinking about sex. Also, this is a phallic shadow energy. Also, the Ace of Wands, someone in their darkest, dark night of the soul gets inspired. It's kind of like, being drunk and then you have a sense of enlightenment, like, okay, I'm about to get my life together type shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, or someone overdoses and they're like, okay, I needed to experience that, right? To realize that I care about my life. It gives that energy. So it's kind of like, if you're concerned about someone in the next 72, it's kind of like, don't force them to change. They have to change themselves. So it's like, don't back down. All right. You may be finding yourself advocating or speaking on someone's behalf. It's kind of like you watching someone get bullied and you're like, hey, nah, not over here. It's like, seeing a young person disrespect an elder in public. And it's kind of like, hold on, wait a minute. This person is old. They 70 years old. You're not going to talk to them like that. You're not. It's kind of like you may find yourself insensitive, being in a situation that you didn't ask yourself to be in. And it's shadow energy. But it's a blessing in disguise, right? It highlights you. It's like you experience the both of both worlds, okay? Meaning you have not forgotten where you come from. If you think someone is looking into you, they are, and they're shocked. So if you've been wondering where someone is or why someone hasn't been communicating with you, it's because they feel stupid. Whatever information they found out about you is making them look bad. Okay? Because at first they felt that they was better than you, and now they like, damn. Okay. For them to only realize that you're love and peace. You love everybody, Sag. For some of you, that could be a what is it called? Something that not held against you. It's coming to me. It's it could be a not a failure, but this don't back down. It's kind of like you give too much love and you bring peace into a situation to the wrong people. Is what I'm trying to say. Some people don't deserve it. Okay. Anyway, feminine energy, we have the 6 of materials. You could be dealing with a Virgo, all right, needing to clean up a situation. Someone could be having anxieties, okay. Feminine energy, the 6 of materials here. Someone is tapped into themselves, okay. Someone could, feel alive again. You may have got a new job, you feminine Sagittarius, and you're feeling good again, you know what I mean? You're shining, right? But it's kind of like in the back, I feel like don't force it, enjoy it. It's kind of like don't worry about what is to come, or it's kind of like you get a new job. Now you already calculating your checks and you're writing your bills down, right? And it's kind of like, don't do that. You get what I'm saying? Stop the pattern of stuff. It's kind of like in something. Anyways, it's a blessing in disguise. Don't force anything. You don't have to go out of your way to feel like you're right. Feminine energy. If you believe in yourself, believe in yourself. If you love yourself, love yourself. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Feminine Sagittarius. Let's take a look at masculine. But with this Ace of Wands, this is also letting me know that a feminine energy, all you needed was to do was all you needed was some sex, right? And this don't feel like love. This feels like you fucked real good, or you're getting ready to fuck somebody in the next 72. You're gonna feel better. And I feel like whoever this is, they could be a rebel, okay? But you are attracted more to um, an uppity person. But I feel whoever this uppity person is, they don't satisfy you sexually. But whoever this rebel is, they could ride motorcycles. Um, that's who you desire. That's who you thinking about when you're having sex with whoever this uppity person is. It's one of the two. Either you are in a relationship, feminine energy. See, and the only way that you can get off is by thinking about this rebel. Other feminine energy, it is basically you're the good. You're looked at as a good girl or a good boy, right? Like innocent. You look innocent, but behind closed doors, you use a beast. Anyway, we have the Eight of Swords and masculine energy here. All right, masculine. You're being hard on yourself. Okay, you're thinking about too many responsibilities in regards to other people. Okay, you may have multiple relationships, right? And they're all needing you all at once, and you can only be in one place at one time. So there's this sense of, God damn, who's gonna show up for me, right? So there's this mirror reflection of, like, how did I get in this situation? Others of you, this Eight of Swords, it's kind of like, are you gonna repeat a cycle? Of not running away from yourself? Are you gonna meet yourself? Uh, you're going to meet yourself head on, meaning you're going to conquer your shadow energy, but not forcing it. It's just kind of like you're taking one day at a time, despite of what people think or say. All right. And pertaining to masculine energy, also what I'm seeing with this Eight of Swords, Swords is all about air energy, mental thoughts, okay, difficulties, right? Of thinking ahead, thinking about things that haven't even happened, right? It's kind of like someone is always thinking, a masculine energy is always thinking the worst. It's like someone, like if these two masculine and feminine energies are together, the only time it brings this couple or these people together is sex. It's in shadow energy. So the relationship is very toxic. It isn't healthy here. And I feel like it's giving me pimp energy, but we ain't going there. Um, this six and this feminine energy, goodness gracious, it's like a masculine. This feminine is full of themselves, and this masculine energy is saying, God damn, you can't see that I got a lot of shit going on. It's like, but you trained this feminine to be whoever you are, masculine. You encourage the female to believe in themselves. Now they believe in themselves. Now that they on their feet and shit, right? I think you have more than one feminine. You know what I mean? You have more than one feminine relationship, and so it's kind of like the person that you want attention from in the next 72. This is someone that you build with, okay? Someone that you build up, right? This is your. You look at them like, yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? But now it's kind of like you need them, and they not putting in that energy. But it is definitely a blessing in disguise. Don't force anything. What it is you're looking for is definitely going to show up. Okay. Don't back down. In the next 72, it says stand up for what you believe is right. Okay. I seen this video. This is what this was reminding me of. I seen this video. It was this man said, I've been paying all your bills for, I think he said 5 years. And now that he needs to look for work. Mind you, the girl got she has her own money and her own job. And the man never had her pay any bills. He still bought all her necessities, did everything. Basically, her money was her money. And this man was literally begging and saying, can we just go 50-50 for a year, right? So I can get back on my feet. And the female was like, nope. So I feel like it's a masculine realization, like, he built the wrong female. And it's these other females, it's kind of like, do you want to go down that road again? It's like some player energy here. Someone is saying, I don't feel like going down that road. Okay, it could be a Scorpio. Okay. You need to purge out your negative thoughts. Masculine Sagittarius. You have to empower yourself. That's what that is. Because you empower the feminine energy, and baby, they is full of it, and they is not going to take their time to shit. They'll fuck you. But in pertaining to encouraging you, like Sagittarius, masculine Sagittarius, everything's going to be okay. We're going to get it together. A hug here, bringing love into the peace, love and peace in the situation. It's going to be a brighter day. No, this motherfucking female don't even know how to cook. Okay, moving forward. I'm not laughing, Sagittarius. I swear I'm not. But Eight of Swords is just on your own conflict of you seeing how you truly feel. You're seeing your own truth, right? And it's kind of like, let it go. That was the past. Some of you, your past is coming back up. Okay? And it's like, that could be sensitive. That's what's going on behind the scenes. Someone's speaking on your past and don't know nothing about your past. But that past brings up memories. You hear about it and it brings up memories. It causes you to look at yourself like, damn, am I a bad person? Or am I being attacked? Right? This is in your thoughts because it's not actually happening. Okay? It's how you're feeling, but you're really not feeling. It's like you're telling yourself to be, it's like a Sagittarius is telling themselves, I'm trapped. So you put yourself in a situation to be trapped, but you're not trapped. This is like someone saying, I don't feel good. So you go to the hospital, right? This is what it looks like. And we getting out this energy, I swear to God. It's a masculine energy, no gender role. And it's a stable feminine. It's a stable feminine energy, right? Shadow energy, the sex don't work no more. Okay. Whoever this feminine energy is. Normally that's how you're able to make up. Now it's like it's giving me a masculine energy. The only way you can get this feminine energy is by hurting yourself. There's a masculine energy. It's like you're hurting yourself to get this feminine energy's attention. I heard don't save them, they don't want to be saved. I don't know what role that is, but that's toxic. That's fucking toxic. Sorry, it's toxic. You need to bring balance. You may need to be mindful, masculine energy. You may need to be mindful of what you're eating. Okay? That can cause you to have negative thoughts. All right? And with this, don't back down your fire energy. You may have fire in your chart somewhere to where it's kind of, you're having moments where you look, it's like someone says something to you to where there's this sense of like someone's trying to entrap you or cause you to have some sense of fear. Sagittarius, we've been in your reading for a minute. Someone's trying to bring fear towards you, but in reality, you're free. It's like someone brings up something from the past. It's very sensitive. And you don't force it. Let go of control issues. Reconsultation. Okay. Yep. Meeting yourself again. And pertaining to self, Sagittarius, it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's something that you have to prove to yourself, for yourself and not for nobody else. But in pertaining to whoever you focus on, it says someone from your past is returning to your life. I told you someone is bringing up a Sagittarius past. I'm telling you, for real. And it's something that it's a secret. Shit. It's one of those secrets where it's kind of like, ooh, how should I say this? It's that kind of energy of like being molested by a cousin, and the person, it's like someone molested you, right? And this person comes back up from the past and they tell the story, but they tell the story wrong. They saying you molested them, and in reality they molested you. Shadow energy is this phallic here. Okay. So it's sensitive. Don't back down. Stick up for yourself. Here. All right. You're not a bad person. Let me clarify this. Let me clarify this, because I'm not laughing. You know what I mean? I've had those moments. The star. Everything's going to be okay. Okay? It's kind of like, dang, why this got to happen now in my life? It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise. Okay? Let's go ahead and shed light in your reading, Sagittarius. Okay. Anyway, shadow energy. It says trust the nigga. Someone could be racist. I don't like when I pull this card. I always, it's hard for me to say. It says trust the nigga. Okay. Someone could be racist. Okay. Anywho, that could be sensitive. Okay. It could be an employer, because I told you there's a feminine energy. There's no gender role, because it could be a masculine, and your job consists of you having to, deal with people, to talk with people, and you have to be in your feminine energy to be able, like, hearing people out, listening to their problems, right? Resolving the situation. And that's feminine energy. Someone has a new job, and you may be feeling some way, right? It feels like a bullying energy, right? Being humble. It says, what is niggling? What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? You don't have to go out of your way to be right. It's a blessing in disguise here. It's a blessing in disguise in your whole reading from the beginning. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmation here. So we went from having fun and laughing. There's a lot of different Sagittarius is going through a lot. There's a lot of Sagittarius where you guys are not in your fire energy. Okay. Some of you are in Gemini's energy, air energy, a lot of mental. Okay. It says, I let go and I let God. Your affirmation, Sagittarius, I let go and I let God. Let's say it together. I let go and I let God. Sag, that's your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and this type of love is you and I. Okay? All right, that's your next 72.